join us on Mondays at 7 p.m. for Nonprofit Talks. We will be discussing how you can anticipate staying a productive season. This year will be record-breaking miracles, contracts, grants, resources are your portion. If you're a nonprofit leader, you want to dial in, join us for this discussion. Our focus is sustainability. It starts with environmental scans, leadership, and team building, comprehending processes, developing systems and strategies for implementation. Let's join together to execute the plan that you desire with the right infrastructure. Plan your way to your next. You don't want to miss this opportunity to learn how to take your nonprofit to the next level. I hope to see you here live, YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Hey, welcome to Nonprofit Talks, here live on Facebook and YouTube. I am Kiona Owens and from Touch Kid Foundation, and I have the phenomenal.
I'm Josephine Robinson with Cradle to Success Coalition.
Awesome. So every Monday we will be here live on Facebook and YouTube, sharing information, sharing resources, and connecting our nonprofit community members to the right resource. The focus up until December is the City of Chicago Nonprofit Capacity Building Project, that initiative that is powered by the Business Affairs Consumer Protection, and how you can gain access to these webinars, workshops, the free training sessions that are hosted every week by the Auburn Gresham Development Corporation, the Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation, and the Women Business Development Center. Also, University UIC is a collaborative partner as well. So today's focus is training. They have some phenomenal training sessions that will be coming up this week, and we definitely want to make sure that you're connected, that you stay in the know, and you actually tap into these resources. So what better way, and plan your week. This week, Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation will be facilitating two phenomenal workshops. One workshop and then one webinar. And then I want to spend the next 5 minutes showing you how you can gain access to these free trainings. Yay! Let's dive right on in.
All right.
Awesome. And then I'm just going to share my screen. And then we'll go into how you guys can get into these trainings. So as you guys know, that the City of Chicago had early on this year, the City of Chicago had released these training sessions, and it is imperative that we let our community members, the people that look like us, the Black and Brown individuals that usually don't access these funding opportunities, oftentimes we have the passion, but we lack the infrastructure, the know-how of how to implement proper programming, how to go after these grant dollars. And this is literally one of the ways of how organizations such as myself, organizations such as you guys, organizations such as Cradle to Success can tap into some of these training seminars, position your organization to be in a better situation that they can actually go into these funding opportunities. And most of the time, what this particular program in itself, it literally is an organization that was impacted through COVID. So if your organization was impacted through COVID, this is a great opportunity that you can scale your organization, position it for funding. And we're just going to show you how you can register to attend these sessions. So there will be a link that will be shared out for these trainings. This link, it will take you directly to this registration intake form. And with this intake form, you will have to enter in the pertinent information. There are excuse me, there are 4 different ways in which you can register to receive some of these resources. Every quarter, there is a readiness summit. Every week, there is either a webinar or a workshop that you can participate in. And then they also have one-on-one support where you can schedule a one-on-one session with the Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation or the Women Business Development Center. So, and they just released last month a cohort. The WBDC had released a cohort. They are still accepting registrations. The program will be launched this month up until the end of December. We highly recommend that you take advantage. There are some requirements. We'll go over what those requirements are to participate in the cohort. But regarding the webinar and the workshops that are hosted this week, we are sharing out to you that when you click on the link, it will take you to this intake form. On this intake form, you will complete and enter your organization pertinent information. If you are the individual that will be attending these sessions, it is important that you enter in your contact information as a point of contact. Once you enter in your nonprofit information, your contact information, then there is an organization background. In that, it asks you, have you completed this form before? If you have, hit yes. If you have not, you want to go ahead and hit no. And if you have not entered this information before, that's when you're going to enter in everything about your nonprofit. Here is where you will select where it says, how did you learn about this program? It is highly recommend that you select Touch Gift Foundation as that referred organization. When you click on the drop down box, you will see that our name is alphabetical order, and you could just select Touch Gift Foundation. If you have entered this information, you do not have to repeat this step as far as organization background. Just go ahead and select yes. And under program selection is where you will gain access to the trainings. So there are 2 sessions that will be happening this week. We have a webinar that is offered through Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation, and then we have a workshop that is offered through the Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation. And for the webinar is this Wednesday at noon. There is a how do you build a strong proposal. If you're interested in this session, that webinar will be facilitated this Wednesday at noon. Go ahead and select event type, webinar event. You'll see that it is available at Wednesday, October the 11th at noon. Go ahead, make sure that you click on send me a copy of my response. Put your information here as your email address and then hit submit. Immediately following that submission, you will receive an email invitation on how you can access that Zoom link. There will be another registration process where it's just entering your first, last name and your email, and that will grant you access to the actual session. Now, if you're interested in the workshop, this Friday, October the 13th at 12 p.m., they will be doing another phenomenal workshop by Ray Thompson. Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation will be providing tools, strategies, tips on how to write a proposal for city and government contracts. If this is for you, we highly recommend that you register for this session as well. In order to register, you want to go ahead under event type, select workshop. Under workshop events, go ahead and on the drop down menu, you will see that there is a session happening this Friday, October the 13th at 12. And make sure you send me a copy of those my response. Put your email here and hit submit. Immediately following that, you're receiving an email. All emails will be received by the Ready for Recovery at WBDC.org. If you have not received that email, please, sometimes humans, we make errors. You may have entered your email address incorrectly because we have tested out and it is proven that that email has been sent. If you do not receive that confirmation email to gain access to that training, please email them directly, call them directly, contact us, reach out to Touch It Foundation, Josephine, and myself, and we will definitely help you with gaining access to those sessions. 2 more things, and then we're going to these. So in addition to that, there is a one-on-one. If you need individualized support, you can go ahead and click on where it says register for individual counseling. What do you want to focus on this individual counseling? Go ahead and enter that information in here under technical assistance. Again, enter your email address, send yourself a response, and hit submit. Now, this doesn't schedule your session. After you do this process, it is important that you check your email. Again, that email will be sent from readyforrecovery@wbdc.org. It will provide you with a scheduling link, and then that's when you want to go ahead and schedule your one-on-one session. If your revenue is between $150,000 and more, WBDC is offering a cohort training. In that cohort training, you will learn tools, strategies, techniques, systems. They will teach you all the fundamentals on how you can scale your nonprofit and how you can strengthen your nonprofit to go after grant dollars with the city, or how to do business with the city, contracts, how to contract with the city. So if that is for you, then you want to go ahead and register. In order to register for the cohort, you want to go ahead and select register for event. It is under event type workshop. Make sure your event type says workshop. And then you want to go ahead and select workshop again. And under workshop events, you will see that it says cohort. Okay. Under cohort, that's when you want to go ahead and send yourself a response. And after you receive your email invitation to apply for the cohort, then you want to go ahead and submit your application through SurveyMonkey. You are receiving an application from SurveyMonkey. It is imperative that you complete all the pertinent information. However, there are some income revenue requirements for the WBDC cohort, and that is all nonprofits that are interested in this cohort has to have a minimum revenue, an annual minimum revenue of $150,000 to $1 million. That's it. $150,000 to $1 million. Then you will qualify to participate in these trainings for the cohort only. If your income or your revenue doesn't fall within that line, please, we highly recommend for you to take advantage of the other webinars and workshops, which again is free to the public. If you have questions regarding this, please, we highly recommend that you go ahead and let us know how we can get you to engage, how we can make sure that you guys have access to this, and most importantly, stay in the information. Now, the next thing is funding. The city of Chicago, BACP, had released 2 funding opportunities that we think that will be an awesome opportunity for you guys to gauge. If we will be doing a workshop on how to access these grants through iSupplier. All of these funding opportunities and how to submit them are done through a platform called iSupplier through the city of Chicago. One of the grants is the early food stage. Hold on one second. Early Food Stage Incubator, RFP. And RFP stands for Response for Proposal. Response for Proposal. The other one is Small Business Storefront Activation Program. Both of these are, they were released and are accepting proposal submissions now. It's live now through the business storefront activation deadline is October 13th. And if you're interested in the food incubator, the deadline is October 10th by 12 p.m. So please, please, please go ahead and click on the iSupplier. I'm going to take you guys there as though we are just learning this for the first time. And when you go to the iSupplier, it will take you to the City of Chicago iSupplier. We'll drop that link as well. Under here, you want to go ahead and hit procurement, bid, and solicitation opportunities. It will take you to another screen, and I need to stop sharing and reshare my screen so you guys can have access to where it redirected us to that page. Perfect. So here is where you can actually look to see what proposals are available, what RFPs are currently active. If you go ahead and click on where it says supplier response due date, this will actually take you to what proposals are available. And you can see the second one that's here is the BACP Early Stage Food Incubator Program. Over here to your right, you'll see like a little glass. This is where you can download the RFP. This will give you access to the full proposal, what they are looking for, and see if your organization qualifies for this grant. The other one is due on the 13th. Well, when is it due? Sorry about that. The other one is due again on the 13th. So if you scroll over to where it says the next 10, you'll see that this is the second option of BACP 2023 Small Business Storefront Activations Program. Click on the glasses and it will download the details of that RFP. If you have questions or need any technical support, we are here to provide you with those technical supports. And that's it for we went over BACP training, available training for this week. We also went over how to access the training. Then we also went over the 2 funding opportunities that we're highlighting for this week. Again, the 2 that's due the 13th is August 13th. Remember, it's at 12 p.m. is BACP Small Business Storefront Activation Program. And then the other one is the Early Stage Food Incubator Program. That's due tomorrow by 12 p.m. If you feel like your organization is a good fit, please apply for these funding opportunities. And then we're going to pivot to programming. Let me stop sharing my screen. All right.
Okay. I want to give a shout out to the Greater Auburn Gresham Development Corporation. One of our partners has been working with them, and she's been very pleased. So I just wanted to share it, that it is working, and she's getting a lot of technical assistance one-on-one. So don't shy away from reaching out once you apply for and do the initial form. Reach out for the one-on-one, because she's very new at it, but she called me with a report on last week and said that there's a gentleman there that's been extremely patient, and she is very pleased. So I wanted to let the viewers know about that as well. And just some things that Cradle to Success Coalition, I think Kiona has a flyer. We're having our 5th year anniversary celebration on Saturday, October 28th at Kelly Library from noon to 3:30. You're welcome to attend, but RSVPs are required. So if you're interested, you can contact. On the bottom of the flyer is my email, and you can email me and I'll email you back. But we're planning refreshments, so we want to make sure that we have enough. We're very excited about the variety of activities that we've done this year and our upcoming activities that are happening. We're having, and next week we'll have a flyer for that one. We're having a youth summit that's happening on November 11th in partnership with Access Health Center, and it's geared towards young people between the ages of 10 to 18. And we're want to make sure that if you have young people that you're working with, that you attend. We've got some exciting speakers and activities. We want to help young people, as I shared before, have a first chance. So one of the things is we're talking about choices and consequences, as well as how to get young people to begin to build their village with at least four mentors outside of their family to make sure and help them stay on a positive path so they can become successful and productive citizens. And there also is and more information, our organization was evolved out of Children's Defense Fund, and they're having a Freedom School Friday, information on their Freedom School. And if you're interested, you can contact me and I can send you a flyer. We don't have it available right now. But they had a Freedom School this summer here in Chicago, and we're hoping that we'll have an additional. And Freedom Schools are wonderful opportunities for young people, children, school age, high school, to make sure that they learn about their culture and improve and maintain their literacy skills during the summer, as well as enrichment activities. It's a wonderful opportunity. So those are the main opportunities that I wanted to share at this time. Tiona?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Josephine. So, as you guys know, Touch Kid Foundation has we have a Loving the Street initiative, and every week we provide groceries and resources to seniors. We provide transitional kits to community members, and we had pilot in August a grocery tour. So this month, October 21st, we will be at the, hold on one second, guys. Trying to zoom out. It's really big. But next on October 21st, we will be going to the we have partnered with Something Good in Inglewood on 67th and Emerald, and we will be distributing groceries from 12 p.m. until supplies run out. Hard stop at 4 p.m. For the first 12 people that are in line, we have a great gift for them. They will be receiving plush Saks Fifth Avenue blankets sponsored by United Airlines, and we will be providing United amenity kits to every person that come. We have a limited supply of Nike shoes that we will be distributing that day, and we will be giving every youth individual that comes, we will be giving away t-shirts. So this is a day where we will be showcasing love in a tangible way. We're collaborating with community members as well as community vendors within the Inglewood community. So if you are in need, regardless of what your income statute is, we are inviting you to come receive. How much you can carry, that's how much you can take. And just come and receive whatever support. Our goal is to connect you with available resources that day, as well as making sure that you have whatever you need to get through the week or weeks to come. So please, if you guys need, again, if you need those tangible resources, come out and get what you can take. 12 p.m. we'll be starting and ending promptly at 4 p.m. All right, another thing that I wanted to share out is Touch Kid Foundation is doing a coat drive. We have partnered with Coleman Branch and One Warm Coat to distribute 300 coats to the community. So if you have a used coat, gently used, but it has to be clean, guys. Please don't give us, we don't have time or we don't have the capacity to clean coats. So please, if you have a gently worn used coat, you can drop those coats off at the Coleman Branch from now through October the 16th, while during business hours only. We do have a bin over there where we are collecting coats. Our goal is to give 300 community members coats. To date, we have 96 coats brand new. And here's the thing, if you guys have new coats, we are accepting new coats as well. So we have 96 coats already, and our goal is to acquire 204 more. So if you want to collaborate and connect with us, join forces. Remember, a thriving community it thrives when you collaborate. So we need your support. We need your support with reaching that 300 goal. And if you like, well, how do we pick up the coat? So on October 17th, we'll be distributing whatever coat we have in stock from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. We will be distributing coats. We have a hard stop at 6. If whatever the overflow we have will be going to the grocery tour distribution on October 21st. So again, if you need a coat, we'll be distributing those coats October 17th. It is first come, first serve, and it's based on size. So unfortunately, if we don't have your size, just get the size up. I'm just saying, you need it for next year, right? So please come in. If you, again, share this information with your community members, let's continue to grow and share together. And one more thing that I wanted to showcase with you guys is Touch Kid Foundation also have a digital literary learning lab. We have micro labs that we offer computer trainings throughout Chicago. And I'm actually pulling up the calendar for that. So throughout Chicago, we offer trainings. This is our calendar. This month, we do facilitate those classes. Hold on, it didn't go to the next screen, so I apologize. Let me reshare my screen, guys. All right, so here we go. So we are offering trainings, free training to the public. If you want to learn how to navigate through the computer, if you want to learn different platforms, basic computer skills, computer classes, such as you want to learn all the Google applications, Google Drive, Google Docs, Google Sheets. If you want to build out your resume, or if you want to learn Microsoft Office products, we have the class for you. We invite you to come and to take up one or two classes or all of the classes and strengthen your skills. At the end of the sessions, you will take an assessment to test your skills and your learning gains. And if you successfully pass the assessment, you will receive what's called a digital badge and a certificate of completion. These certificates of completions are recognized by employers. We do use a platform called North Star and Google Applied Digital Skills for training purposes. So there are certificates that are received by individuals that successfully pass. So please come out. Again, topics is basic computer skills. This week, our focus is internet basics. October 11th, we will be facilitating a workshop at Coleman Branch from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And that's internet basics. Next week, focus is using emails. If you want to learn how to navigate through your email, create folders, draft emails. Email etiquette is crucial. Oftentimes, people don't understand that you don't capitalize words when you're sending emails. We want to definitely operate in professionalism and be as professional as possible. And remember, capital letters means what? Yelling. So in these sessions, we definitely teach you guys the importance of using technology, how technology can be your friend, and how you can scale improve your comprehension levels, your confidence, and your skills with computers. So that's what we have going on for the month of October with TouchGit Foundation. And I'm going to turn it over to Josephine. Do you have anything else you want to share out, Miss Josephine?
Yeah, there's several things, and we can talk about it next week. But just an initiative that the other group that I've co-founded, Sisters in the Struggle, we're looking at the issue of the high maternal death rate of Black women doing childbirth or postpartum, and we're working on getting resources to see if we can get more doulas in our community to work with. Research has shown is that if women have doulas, they're less likely to have issues around their pregnancy. So we've got a wonderful organization in the community, Family Focus, that has a doula program, but we're in the process of trying to see if we can get people to get trained so that we can have more. So that's a touch of what we'll be focusing on, and I'll talk more about Sisters in the Struggle next week.
Yay!
Yes.
We truly appreciate you guys for allowing us in your space, whatever that space is. If it's your living room, your kitchen, your car, thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we have some awesome things that we want to share out. Our goal is to get you connected to resources, build collaboration, and how you can get to your next in the nonprofit industry. Thank you again for joining us. We'll see you next Monday, and enjoy the rest of your Indigenous Day. Happy Indigenous Day, guys. We're out.
All right. Have a bye-bye.
Hey, join us on Mondays at 7 p.m. for Nonprofit Talks. We will be discussing how you can anticipate staying a productive season. This year will be record-breaking miracles, contracts, grants, resources are your portion. If you're a nonprofit leader, you want to dial in, join us for this discussion. Our focus is sustainability. It starts with environmental scans, leadership, and team building, comprehending processes, developing systems and strategies for implementation. Let's join together to execute the plan that you desire with the right infrastructure. Plan your way to your next. You don't want to miss this opportunity to learn how to take your nonprofit to the next level. I hope to see you here live, YouTube and Facebook, at 7 p.m.